welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review on my new iPhone 10. Now I know that I told you guys in my last video that I would not ever spend the money for such an expensive phone, but I caved because my boyfriend and my parents decided for my Christmas present that they'll pitch in for me to get a new phone, as well as I sold my iPhone 6. And then I thought, okay, there's still some money that I would need towards the phone, but I thought I would treat myself, so here we are, guys. Now I have the iPhone 10. Now I've had it for 3 weeks now, so I feel like I can do a pretty good review on this phone. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this phone was pretty expensive. It was around 1,300 Canadian, like I said, and the problem is it worth the money? So in this video, I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion on what I think are the pros and are the cons of having this iPhone. So guys, I know that the thing that people have been raving about the iPhone 10 really is the Face ID. Now it is a really cool feature. I gotta say, I really like the Face ID myself. What it does is it recognizes your facial structure and it will unlock your phone whenever you look at it, which is pretty awesome. However, I would say 90% of the time it does recognize my face and it will unlock my phone. 10% of the time it will not recognize my face. I don't know if it's times where maybe I'm lying down or my face is on a pillow or something, or like it's like a weird angle, then it will not recognize my face. And also I do have a round face, so I like to kind of cover sides of my face with my hair sometimes. I don't know if that kind of throws it off as well, because there are times where it doesn't recognize me. It thinks I'm someone else and I have to put in my passcode anyhow. One of the cool things about the iPhone 10 is a lot of the apps will work with the Face ID. So for example, with my banking apps, I can actually use Face ID for those and not have to put in my passcode. It'll just open up whenever it sees my face, which I find is amazing because having to type in my password every single time is such a hassle. So that's something that I really like about the new iPhone 10. Actually, I wrote down a whole list just so I wouldn't miss anything. Another thing about the iPhone 10 that's people have been talking about really is the emojis. Now for that one, for me, is not really, I mean, it's cool, it's cute. I mean, the first day that I got this phone, I was like, oh cool, you know, it mimics the movement of your face, and whatever you're doing, it'll do as well, and you can send that as an emoji, and you can also have the voice in there too recorded. But I mean, how often are you really going to use that, right? And if the person you're sending it to is not an iPhone user, then it just kind of sends as like a video kind of thing. It doesn't have sound or anything like that. So yeah, that's something that I didn't find really necessary, but I mean, is kind of a cute feature. Another cool thing about the iPhone 10 is that it does not have a home button, which is like kind of like finally, right? Because most phones on the market right now, they don't have that extra button on here or anywhere. It's just all screen now, all touch screen. Only thing is that it still has like this weird cutout up here. I don't know who designed this, but they decided to still leave that portion up here for the camera and for the for I guess the speaker. So I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. My boyfriend, who's a Google user, will keep making fun of me and saying, "Oh, doesn't that like bother you?" But for me, when I'm watching something, it doesn't really, I don't really look up here, you know. So that's fine for me. Only thing about not having a home button is that if you're really stuck, for example, if your phone froze and you can't press anything, there's no like physical button for you to press to get out of it. which is annoying because one time my phone froze, and in order for me to get out of it, there's no home button. Usually you would swipe up and to the side in order to get out of an app, but if it's really frozen, you really have to actually restart, which would be... Oh, my Siri is on.
This is about you, not me.
Okay, Siri. So you'd press the left button, the volume button up here, and then you press the side button here. And if you keep pressing, it'll lead you to this page where you can actually swipe to power off. Or this is a cool feature as well, the emergency SOS. So say you're in an emergency situation, you really want to set off an alarm so people will hear you. If you swipe this, it will start blaring. I accidentally did it last time and it was really loud, which is a really cool feature. Another cool feature is the camera. Now for someone like me who really doesn't care about much of the technology stuff, I just care about being able to take nice pictures with my phone, having a phone that's like quick and efficient. That's why I really like that this phone has a really nice camera. For example, for the camera, it has the portrait mode where it'll blur out the stuff behind. Sorry guys, my room is kind of messy. So for portrait mode, say you're taking a picture of a person, behind them the background will be blurred out, which makes it look really professional. And it also has different lightings within the portrait mode, which I find really amazing. So there's natural light, studio light, stage light, contour light, blah blah blah. It also comes with something called live portrait mode, which is basically when you're taking a picture, it takes it as sort of like almost like a clip and moves around a little bit. And if you don't like it, you can just choose the best picture within that. I guess it's just kind of like a burst of photos, but it makes it look like it's kind of moving. That's another cool thing about the camera, as well as taking pictures where it's really dark. It shows up really nicely and the lighting is good. The night light is really good for the pictures. So that's another cool thing. Now, when it comes to the cons, I do have a few that I want to mention. Number one being that it's for $1,300, it's not really that different. I understand it's an iPhone, so it does use just iOS. So it's all the same, like the interface is the same, everything's the same, but for $1,300 I really thought I could get more out of it. Yeah, pretty much all the other features are standard, the same as any other iPhone. So I think the price point is really high for what you're getting. The iPhone 8 as well, but it comes in either the 64 gig or the, what was it, like 100 something gig, or like something ridiculous like 100 something or 200 something gigabytes of storage, which 64 is a bit little, but I didn't want to pay another like $200-300 to get more because like this is already so much money. And oh, also I know that it is wireless chargeable, wireless charging compatible. So say you had a wireless charger, like those pads where it will charge, it can do that as well, which I find pretty cool too. It comes with headphones, but they're not the earpods. They're the regular ones where you still have to plug it in, but it plugs in through the charging place. So you can't charge and listen to music with headphones at the same time unless you get an adapter. But I think that's true of all the iPhones out now. So yeah, that was my honest review, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you have it as well, what you think of it. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.